What is up, all my dorks, nerds, geeks, and gamers? It's your host Ghost here, and the biggest surprise of the Square Enix press conference was this one here. As you guys know, I'm a huge Marvel fan. I loved Spider-Man. I loved Spider-Man Miles Morales. I even loved the Avengers game from Crystal Dynamics. Not as much as the other two, but I still loved it. I still do to this day. But yeah, so this next game is from Square Enix. It is the Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy game, and unlike the Marvel Avengers game, this is a single-player adventure where you're playing as Star-Lord, and the other Guardians are there to back you up and be companions in the fight as well, that you can take command of in different ways. But it is an action RPG, very action-heavy RPG. So let's hop right in the trailer, see what we can see, and let's talk about it. Here we go. All right, Guardians, what do you got for us? Single-player Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy story game from Square Enix.
Hi, my name is Olivier Proux, senior producer here at Eidos Montreal. For the past few years, we've had the privilege to work on our version of Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy.
I love the designs already.
A single-player, story-driven, third-person action-adventure game. It's our own fresh take on the Guardians, and something that's really unique to our game is that you get to be Peter Quill. As Star-Lord, you're constantly in the middle of the action, as you try to lead.
I don't know how I like Peter Quill's design in this.
Today, I'm really excited to have
still,
all of you
I mean, he's
join
cool.
us
he looks
on
like
this
Quill.
journey,
He acts like
more
Quill.
About the game from our team
but to me,
this project.
I don't know. Facial structure-wise, he feels weird. Hair-wise, good. Maybe a little bit too much up, but looks pretty good. Everyone else, though, no complaints. Drax looks amazing. Rocket looks amazing. Groot looks amazing. Gamora looks amazing. It was just Star-Lord, and Star-Lord's the one you play as, so it's like, come on, gotta get Star-Lord right.
The opportunity here was to build a team, but to make it all underdogs, so that the reader would think, oh my gosh, how is this team going to survive?
Yeah, that's the whole idea of the Guardians.
The Guardians of the Galaxy comic, which we loved working on.
I remember the first time that the Marvel crew came to Montreal, we were showing them the design of the characters, how they would look.
Man, they look so good.
Silent. I don't know if it's a minute, but in my head it was a minute. I was like, oh my god, like they hate it.
A minute of pure silence.
That Marvel and Eidos Montreal share
Groot's gonna be cool. Groot's gonna have some cool attacks, I guarantee it. All of them will.
Perfect hands.
Looking at the samples that Eidos were kind enough to show me, I think he's fantastic and absolutely in the spirit of what these characters are.
What makes the gameplay experience unique
I agree as well.
is no matter in what phase of the game you are, whether
and that's the other cool thing is that different worlds, the different galaxies, the enemy types. You're gonna have a wide variety of enemy types, and it's single player, so it's gonna move at a quicker pace. I like that.
And you will have to adapt to it.
You are literally part of the Guardians of the
Choices.
Galaxy.
The decisions
Also
you'll make
good.
will have lighthearted to
You can't have those in a multiplayer type game, like a games as a service like Avengers. So it's cool that we have it here.
It's literally in your contract. I made no such commitment.
I made no such commitment.
You are playing as Star-Lord, and you're using your blasters, and you're using your jet boots.
Star-Lord is
Jet boots.
really
Okay, that sounds pretty good.
He's very agile on the battlefield. He can slide and over with his jet boots. Of course, he has.
I do like the gameplay. I like the gameplay, the RPG element of the gameplay, but yet it still feels it has that Avengers smoothness to the combat.
We're not pirates. We're legally incorporated heroes for hire.
That's a nice shot, though.
What? No.
With all of them in their
the story
handcuffs,
is about
very
a
cool.
group of misfits, the Guardians. In our world, they've been together for less than a year. They create something on a small
I like it a lot.
scale
I'm really
that
looking
looks
forward to this.
insignificant. And as they progress through the story, they discover that they create.
And the lighting, I love all the neon colors. And a lot of the different planets, whether it's red, pink, yellow, green.
And when you're
there's
starting
tons
to
of
work
neon.
on a story like this, you get to get your pick of which ones will make the best for this story.
And see, I don't know who this villain is at all.
To bring in some that are well known, but some that are also not all that well known.
What Eidos is getting so
I don't know who she is at all.
Is capturing what it's like to be a misfit.
But we'll
family.
find out. It'll be good.
Bringing an amazing imagination to it. You're going to see planets and characters. They're going to
And the spaceships, like I didn't even think about it. There's going to be spaceship moments where you're probably piloting the ship.
Exciting. It's not a matter of trying to replicate the comic or trying to replicate the film. It's trying to take
Cosmo
the
the space dog, very cool.
And make the best version of Guardians
Nice
out of
cameo.
that.
They made it fun. They made it rock and roll.
Hey,
they
Zach.
delivered everything you would want in a Guardians
Very cool.
game.
Licensed music, I'm sure. Yep, which is going to be in these levels, all of them. Coming out October 26, 2021, guys. Guardians of the Galaxy from Square Enix on next-gen and last-gen consoles. Pre-order, get the classic Guardians costumes. Very excited for this game, guys. Let me know down below what you guys think. Let's talk about it. So that was Guardians of the Galaxy. Looks amazing for a single-player game, which I think is the right choice for them to go down, because they already did the multiplayer-focused Avengers game, and then I think the single-player route is definitely a better choice because they see that Spider-Man's selling like hotcakes, and if you do it right, the right single-player game, then it's gonna sell. So I think they're definitely taking their time on this. They know what story they want to tell. They know what direction they want to take these characters. Also, I could see this leading into a crossover with the Avengers game. I would not be surprised if after Black Panther, we start getting Guardians of the Galaxy characters in the Avengers as a nice crossover game to draw characters over from there to the Avengers game. Now I'm starting to understand Square Enix's plan with the Avengers game in total. So yeah, definitely looking forward to it. Hopefully they can help each other out, help both games grow, and expand both games at the same time. Let me know down below what you guys think of Guardians of the Galaxy down below. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And as always, keep it right here on Dorkston. I've been your host, Ghost. Adios, guys.